Welcome to the channel. Today, we look into the story of Lee Radziwill, the free-spirited ex-princess who lived under the background of her famed sister Jacqueline Kennedy. Despite all the rivalries, Lee carved out her unique way. We will explore Lee's life story, the achievements as well as her legacy that she left her mark. Early childhood. Caroline Lee Bouvier, known simply as Lee, was born at Doctors Hospital in Manhattan, New York City. Lee is the child of the stockbroker Jack Bouvier EI and socialite Janet Norton Lee. At a young time, Lee stood out with her charisma and grace, which she inherited from her elder younger sister Jacqueline. She would eventually be the infamous the First Lady in America, United States. Lee's early years were spent on Park Avenue, with summers in the Hamptons, which provided a perfect combination of urban elegance and a peaceful getaway. Lee attended a prestigious school which included Miss Porter's School, the Potomac School as well as the Chapin School, before entering Sarah Lawrence College. Her passion for art inspired her to pursue a degree in Italy, showing her passion for adventure. Multiple marriages. Lee's private life was just as exciting as her social one. Her first marriage at the age of 21 to a publishing director, Michael Temple Canfield, seemed like the story of a fairy tale. However, his struggles with alcoholism ultimately resulted in his downfall. Lee was later married to Polish Lithuanian Prince Stanislaw Albrecht Radziwill, who she had 2 children, Anthony and Christina. This union ensconced her close to European royals. However, it ended in the same way due to infidelity and her growing relationship with Greek shipping magnate Aristotle Onassis. Lee's last marriage was to the director Herbert Ross in 1988. Although it was a promising beginning, however, the couple divorced in 2001. Each marriage added more layers to Lee's complicated life that reflected her search of love as well as stability. The relationship and friendship with Jacqueline Kennedy. Lee and Jacqueline were close friends, particularly during Jacqueline's time being First Lady. They traveled together, went to official functions, and helped one another through personal tragedies. Their relationship was not without tensions, especially with regard to Aristotle Onassis, who was romantically associated with both sisters. Assassinations of President John F. Kennedy brought them closer. The two became closer, with Lee offering unwavering support to Jacqueline. However, when Jacqueline was married to Onassis, an uneasy rift developed between them, driven by anger and jealousy. Career and aspirations. Lee's job path was one of the pursuit of knowledge and perseverance. Inspired by her close pal Truman Capote, she pursued acting, but she was met with severe criticism. Her memorable endeavor to play the role of the Philadelphia Story received negative reviews, forcing her to quit acting. But Lee found her true purpose in the field of interior design. Working with the renowned artist Lorenzo Mondardino, she created beautiful homes that caught all the interest of photography as well as magazines. Her design company, founded in 1976, was able to cater to high-end clients, cementing her position as a fashion iconic. Jacqueline's demise and its impact. Jacqueline's passing in 1994 was an emotional chapter in Lee's story. Even though their relationship was strained relationship, the death of Jacqueline was a major loss. Jacqueline's will, which did not include Lee as a beneficiary, showed the severity of their conflicting issues. But it also highlighted Lee's independence and her ability to provide for her self-sufficiency. Lee's later years and legacy. Lee Radziwill continued to influence the fashion industry up to her passing in 2019 when she was 85 years old. Her relationships with famous people such as Giorgio Armani kept her in the spotlight. In spite of financial hardships, Lee maintained her elegance and glamour, leaving an impeccable legacy of fashion and visionary. The will of her mother, which left the estate of her mother to daughter Christina, will ensure that her legacy would be carried on. Lee's story, a mix of both highs and lows, showed her strength and determination to establish her own identity independent of her sister's shadow. Lee Radziwill lived a life of glamour, struggle, and unending pursuit of her interests. Her story is that of a woman, in spite of being ostracized by her famous sibling, created her own path and left an irresistible impression in the history of our world. Do you have a view about Lee's amazing journey? Tell us your ideas in the comments section below. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click on the next video for more fascinating stories.